Good morning, traders. Let's see what the market has to offer after we have a really big down moving 2 days off the back of NFP. So let's see what's going for what. So on Monday, yesterday, we traded through Friday's low. Consolidated just below it, pulled back into that range, and then London started to move towards the downside. It's not really visible, but New York session also just continued pushing lower, pulling back, and now we're consolidating. So my main idea, if price action aligns with it, is to see shorts again. But again, that could be today or tomorrow. Why am I saying that? Because potentially, well, there's a chance that today could be just an inside day trading inside this range. If there's not a lot of volatility or anything to drive the market, we could just be consolidating inside this range and then only continuation on Wednesday. But all in all, my thesis for the next 2 days is to look for shorts. So that's not to say we can't take longs deeper into the range, but my pro trend trades would be looking for shorts, just based off the fact that we've been in this consolidation for a very long time. We've now broken out of it. Two things can happen. We can either have a pullback correction, not a reversal, just a pullback, and then a continuation further down. So now it's just a matter of timing. If we look at yesterday's price action, the expectation was also short, which I shared in my morning analysis for the community. And then we only had a short pullback. We didn't even take out that high. We only took out this 50-minute high, traded through it, gave an engulfing pattern, and then traded towards the downside. So just a shallow, short retracement. Now the question is, what will happen today? We don't know. This is the 1 hour time frame, so we'll have to see how it goes. So Asia is about finished. Well, the first 3 hours of Asia. So I've got questions about the timings and the sessions that I use. So I personally use the first 3 hours of the session to base my levels off of highs and lows, and also only trading in those first 3 hours, and preferably only 1 hour within those 3 hours. So GU, potentially looking for shorts, the 50-minute. I think this is a nice area to trade above, sweep even higher maybe. If we just look at our opening prices, we can see the price opened up here, daily candle, start almost immediately pushing up higher. If we take out this high, that would be a good sign, and then engulfment, and then an entry pattern for price to come lower, trade below these failure swings, liquidity resting below these lows, and taking a short going lower. So something like this is my plan for today. If the cards fall right, if the pieces fit together, that's what I'm leaning towards because of these failure swings, because of the buy side liquidity above this high. Maybe this high. I don't think this high. I don't think there's that big news today that will give such a big move towards the upside, because that will then just be a trade in itself. And remember, if we end if there's a big possibility, because Monday was a big arranging day, we could end up in an inside day on Tuesday, which means we neither take out the low or the high, we just trade within the range, which then creates new previous day highs and lows to trade from on Wednesday. Make sense? I hope it does. Okay, so that is the idea that I have on GUs. Let's have a quick look at EU. Pretty similar. Big range day on Monday, high and low, pull back into the range. 1 hour areas of interest, swing points. This is a lower time frame, fractal high. Potentially take out this high. We can see that we are consolidating in here now. We're creating this kind of this box of price just moving sideways. So we either break out of it, continue up higher. So we have our accumulation, manipulation, distribution, classic AMD Power 3 ICT pattern. So that could be on the cards as well. So I'm just having that there as a reminder that we are consolidating. 15-minute time frame should be similar in terms of ranging. So we're ranging as well on the 15-minute time frame, obviously. And there's that fractal high that I spoke about on the high time frame. So EU does look a little bit more confusing. Why is these colors the same? It's not supposed to be the same, you see? It's supposed to be different. I think maybe it's just the monitor. It's not the best of the best. Okay, so yeah, same thing, looking potentially for a trade move down, but currently we are in this bullish thing, bullish retracement. Another thing, when you're inside the range, you're looking for trend continuation trades. Inside the range, meaning inside the previous day's highs and lows, we're looking for trend continuation days. So I'm looking to see what price will do at London Open and how price will behave. Let's wait and see for that. Okay, so other thing that I wanted to look at is gold. Gold is maybe a little bit juicier. Nice NFP pullback into that runaway gap. Monday's high, Monday's low. Price pulling back a little bit deeper compared to the others, which is nice. Seeing then it trading above these highs into that previous New York session. And then this is not what I'm liking. I'm want to see Asia starting to break down, breaking structure. Did we go above this blow? No. So here's the thing. If we're doing something like this now, and then Asia breaks a low, that's a good sign. And on the high time frame, we're bearish as well. That's a very good sign for me, because then if London does this, that's then for me purely a manipulation or a false move before price goes lower. Okay, but that's what I was hoping for. Maybe on the lower time frames we have that. So let's have a quick look at the lower time frames. Let's go to the 15-minute. Okay, so I think we do have that on the 15-minute. Maybe not. It's touch and go. I wouldn't really count that as a break. I'm not sure. It's kind of resting on that low. But we have this big displacement towards the downside. And we did trade above that high with this Asia wick. And about 90% of the time, and so far in my testing, Asia creates a high for London session high or low. What do we mean by that? Day opens, Asia sets in a high, the first 3 hours sets in a high, London doesn't go above it. Sets a low, London doesn't go below it, even though it's consolidating. The point is that I think there's a big chance that either this high or this low will hold. It's just a matter of trend, high time frame. So if we're bearish, I want to see this one hold. So there's a high chance that we could just react off of these areas, melt down, continue towards these lows. So guys, that's my views and outlook for this day. Let's see how it plays out and how price behaves, and let's see what's going to happen. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and yeah, send me messages on Instagram or comment down below if you have any questions or something to add, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.